Hi guys, just wanted to pop in here with a quick tutorial to show you how I made these super thin chipboard embellishments, which are perfect for using in your traveler's notebook. For these, you're going to need a little bit of scrap cardboard, and packaging from like cereal boxes or whatever is perfect for this. A die cutting machine and a selection of smaller metal dies, the size really is up to you. Some stamps and ink, any colour that you fancy. Liquid adhesive of some sort, I'm using some multi-matte medium, and some scrap paper. Grab some scrap paper and we're going to use some stamps to stamp out some sentiments on these chipboard pieces. Do make sure that whatever you're stamping onto your scrap paper is going to fit into the size dies that you're using. I am using a couple of stamp sets from the very latest Kelly Stamps release. They are available today, so I will leave the link down below for you. And I am just stamping with some VersaFine ink. So you can make a million of these or just the one that you need for your page, but I'm just going to show you a few here. So once you finish stamping, just add a metal craft die and run it through your machine. So you can use whatever shape you want. I've got a couple of different banners, I've got some circles, some scalloped circles, little hexagon, just whichever shape, well, either that you feel like or is going to suit your page. And just run that through your die cut machine until you have cut out all of your stamped pieces. And then all you have to do is match those shapes with a little bit of the chipboard that you've got. So you can use as thick a chipboard as you want, but it would need to be able to go through your die cut machine. So do a little test first, depending on how thick it is. This one isn't very thick at all. Like I said, sort of cardboard, scrap cardboard, like from a cereal box is probably about perfect. And just cut out those matching shapes. Now this really is the simplest tutorial. All I'm going to do is add a little bit of a liquid adhesive. Now the reason I'm using liquid rather than tape runner is because you want it stuck down all the way. So the liquid gives you a little bit of time to slip that paper around the top, just using your fingers to make sure it is exactly over the top of the chipboard, and then squeeze it down as flat as it goes. And voila! 3 little chipboard shapes. And so for the foiled version of these embellishments, all you need to do is open a new canvas in whatever program you want to use, whatever you're comfortable using. You could do this in Word. I'm using Photoshop because that's what I always use. I have opened a new canvas and I'm just placing some digital stamps. I'm going to use another one from the Sucked set. Meh, that seems appropriate. And all you want to do is make sure that you're sizing these digital stamps to fit into whatever die you're going to use. So just take a rough measurement. I've dragged out a couple of guidelines here so I can see that this is definitely less than an inch, so it's going to fit in most of them. So then all I need to do is place that and spread them around your page so that you've got enough room to cut out whatever shape you're going to cut out. Pays to have more room around it than you probably think, so that you've got enough room to place your dies, and then just go ahead and print that through your laser printer. I printed mine on it's quite thin patterned paper, but that will depend entirely on what your laser printer is capable of doing. Mine is a super cheap one, so it is not capable of printing many thick cards, so this paper was perfect. And then I am just running that through my very cheap laminator as well with some gold foil on top. And you can see how nicely that has foiled my digital stamps. And now all I need to do is basically repeat the exact same process. So I am going to cut out my little foiled pieces here with my dies, and then just cut out some matching cardboard shapes, and then add the liquid adhesive and glue them all together. Like I said, these pieces are perfect for your traveler's notebook because adding just that little bit of cardboard gives these a bit more dimension than just a regular paper die cut, but it doesn't add a ton of bulk to your notebooks. If you've got any questions, don't forget to leave them in the comments down below and I'll make sure I answer them as best I can. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want to keep watching, there's a couple more videos on screen. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye!